Okay, Megan. So just wanted to get a little bit more about what we're looking to accomplish today, and see what it is I can help you and your son with today.
Okay, awesome.
So you said we're looking at a 1 or 2 story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you have any preference or?
I just want to make sure we have an office or a bedroom that can be used as an office,
Okay.
open space, and really the biggest thing is I'd like a higher ceiling in the living room or the kitchen, just to where it's, if we put a tall Christmas tree or any of that, that it is more open.
Okay. So what is your current home like? Tell me a little about your current home.
So we're in a 1-story right now.
Okay.
It's a 3-bedroom. We've been in there 5 years. It's a great home. It's a good starter home. I think we just right now my study, which turned into a workout room that I'm not obviously using, but is now his playroom.
Okay.
I would love somewhere that's designated just as his space.
Okay.
So when he has family over, he can go and play in.
Okay. Okay. So your home is about 5 years old, is what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So have you ever built before? Is this your first time or?
That one was an inventory. So
Okay.
I never got to build before.
Okay.
So I'd be open to either. I think probably easiest thing would be inventory, but it depends, I guess, what you have.
Okay. Okay. So when we're looking at inventory, so what are I know you said a few of your must-haves. So you said study, and a designated space for your son, which I'm sorry, I didn't get his name. What was his name?
Neil.
Neil. Okay. So a designated space for Neil. And what else were we looking for?
It has to have a decent sized backyard. We have 2 big dogs, a Rottweiler mix and a chocolate lab. So
Okay.
we need
Big
space.
doggies.
Yeah. Big and bad. So we just need space for them to run around and play.
Okay. Is your current backyard big or?
It's about 70 by 130. It's pretty good size.
Okay.
But something similar to that. We don't have to have space for a pool.
Okay.
Just big enough that they can run and he can throw the baseball.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a few notes here. That way I can better understand a little bit more what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I do have a few plans that I would like you to see. And then I know we said we'll talk a little bit about the 4 different sections that I have in here. And so we have the 60, 70, 80, and 110-foot lots. And so what that is the width of the home, so the width of the property. And so we'll definitely talk about that, and we can go see a few different houses just so you can at least get an idea if you have some time after.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll take a look at, we'll take a look at the Camden right here. This is the one I wanted you to see. This one has really tall ceilings. In the family room, you have 12-foot ceilings. And then also some of the ceilings can be up to 14 feet. So definitely space for your tall Christmas tree there. How tall are your current ceilings?
9, so they're pretty low.
Okay. So you have a little short Christmas tree.
Yeah, a short one. So we just something taller, so it feels more open. I think that looks really good.
Okay, and so this one does have the open space that you wanted. Breakfast area open to the family. And then 4 bedrooms, and then they're large enough that Neil can also have his toys in there, and have plenty of space. But if that doesn't seem to be enough space for him, we can definitely add the optional upstairs with the bonus room. So that would be a great space for guests, family, or movie room, and definitely you have that game room specifically for Neil.
Oh, so that just can go on top of it.
Correct.
Okay.
So that just goes right on top. Your utility may get a little bit smaller because we are adding stairs, but other than that, I mean, it's a really good size space.
I like that option of having something like that where the game room's away. So if he's loud and as he gets older, and I really like, that's a good idea. Maybe something with those game rooms upstairs.
Yeah, and definitely once he becomes a teenager, I'm sure he'll want to be away from the world, and we all know how that goes. So you could definitely have he could be upstairs, and then he could have his game room, little man space. So.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about yard space on that one? Is there?
So yard space, I have different size lots. We can definitely look at lots in a little bit. And so depending on the size lot, depends also on the size of the yard. So we have quite a few oversized lots that you can pick from. So you have plenty of space for your dogs and for Neil to toss the ball around.
And then what about, I know it's kind of off subject, but since I'm not going to put in a pool, what's going to be in here? Like, is there a pool or what kind of stuff are you going to have?
So we have an amenity center. It's actually, you missed it right on your way in. The construction's going on. And so they're building the rec center. It's going to have the indoor kitchen, the splash pad. We're not going to have a pool. Reason being we're not having a pool is most of the people in the community are going to build their own pool.
Okay.
So we definitely, that was one thing that we were kind of back and forth with, but ultimately people decided that they're going to be building their own pool. So
you said splash pad, so that's perfect. You can go play in and get wet and have a good day.
Yeah, and then we also have the playground.
Okay.
Lots of space and for him to run around too.
Okay.
And I don't think you also got a chance to see the lakes and that we have in the community. All of those are going to have walking trails around them. I know you said you have a gym in your home currently, but being outdoors is really great too. So it'll be nice to have those walking trails if you don't have space for a gym in your current home.
Okay.
We do have an in-house lender as well. It's called Cal Atlantic Mortgage. And so I know you said you're preferably looking at inventory. So if you decide not to build from the ground up, we do have the inventory. And so those are actually everything in there was selected by our designers. And so they pick everything from floor to ceiling.
Okay. So we could, I like that. And then any other one that you have with that extra room upstairs, something like that, I think those would be nice to see.
I have quite a few inventory we can take a look at with the 1.5 story in our 60 and 70. So we can definitely take a look at those if you have a few, a little bit of time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I know you said the mortgage.
Yes, I'm sorry, I got off track. So we do have an in-house lender. It's Cal Atlantic Mortgage. And so all of that's located at our corporate office, and the title company is there. You do get an extra incentive for using our in-house lender, and so they're very competitive. So they'll try to match your rates if possible. It's not always possible, but 9 times out of 10, they're able to get close.
Okay. Well, yeah, I haven't checked my credit in forever, so I'd love to go ahead and I'll fill out an application with them and I'll get started today.
Perfect. I can email you the link, and then we can kind of go from there.
Okay. You're so helpful. Thanks so much, Isabel.
Not a problem, and thank you for coming in, and we'll go take a look at those houses.
Okay, thank you.